I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be the power of learning to say no. Well, if you're one of those kinds of people who's always saying yes, trying to be nice, trying to accommodate everybody else, in other words, always putting your needs last, that is one of the quickest ways to cause people, especially women, to lose total respect for you. You may have heard me say at one time or another in my life that you don't get what you deserve in life, only what you negotiate. All of life is a negotiation when you really think about it. So I got a quote that I want to share with you, and then we're going to get into an email with a guy who's kind of had an epiphany with a woman who's a little bit of a Fruit Loop that he was involved with, and how things have changed for him when he started using the word no. So I got a quote that I wrote on this particular topic, and I'm going to go through his email. It's a pretty short one, actually, so today's video newsletter should be a short one. So the quote says, one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to cause other people to start respecting, appreciating, and valuing you, is to start using the word no. Too many people go along with things they do not like or want to put up with out of their desire to be accepted and loved. When a man won't say no to a woman he is dating or wants to date, and instead allows her to walk all over him, she will quickly lose all respect for him and reject him. People who are not really your friends, users, takers, manipulative people, or people who don't really care about you will accuse you of being selfish. Say no anyway. The right people will respect you and stick around. The posers and phony people will simply find others to leech off of and manipulate, thereby freeing you up to attract even better quality people into your life. You may have heard me say many times in the past, the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of the people who you consistently spend your time with. So let's get into the guy's email. He says, hey Corey, about 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend of 2 years very suddenly dumped me. She has borderline personality disorder. That sounds like a barrel of fucking monkeys. And where there are many underlying reasons about her condition as to why she did this, I would say overall it is my fault for trying to help her. In other words, you tried to fix her. That's a bad way to go. You shouldn't try to fix somebody who's this fucked up. I say all the time, you got to participate in your own rescue. In other words, you got to take control of your own life and your own destiny. And somebody that's got a problem like borderline personality and they don't do anything to get any kind of help for it, it's not your job to be their therapist or to fix them. You'll just drive yourself absolutely batshit fucking crazy trying to. He says, while she did manipulate me in many ways, I became a nursemaid. Taking her everywhere she doesn't drive, giving her money, helping her to potty train her children, as well as going above and beyond in all ways to please her. A lot of guys do that. Their woman gets bitchy and they just start kissing her ass, trying to jump through their butt to do things. And the real problem is they don't act like fucking men. They don't stand up for themselves. They don't say no. They don't say, you know what, I'm fucking tired. I'm not cutting the lawn today. I ain't doing jack shit. I'm just going to sit in front of the TV. I'm going to watch my favorite team. I'm going to drink a few beers. If you'd love to sit here in my lap and keep me company, that would be wonderful. And if not, that's okay too, sweetheart. This is what I got to take some time for myself. We'll go shopping with me. I don't want to go shopping today. We'll go tomorrow. We'll do it later. We'll do it next weekend. Today is a me day. I'm being selfish if you like, but this is what I want to do. The key is you just stand up for yourself and you do what you want. Because if a woman sees that you are going along with something that she can tell you don't want to do, and she'll keep going, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? And you're like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, well, just go ahead and tell me if you really don't want to do this. I'll understand. I'll be okay with it. No, it's okay. It'll be great. Yeah, we'll have fun. Yeah, let's go eat Italian food, but I thought you didn't like Italian food. Oh, well, I know you really like it. It's important to you. We'll just go and, I'll just grin and bear. Well, I don't want you to go do something you don't want to do. It's like, oh, it's okay, honey. I know you like, we'll go there. And you're sitting there eating Italian food. You go, oh, I fucking hate this shit. And she's looking at you thinking, it's a bad way to go. You got to stand up for yourself and what you want and say no. Don't be a fucking pleaser. They want you to be your own man. They want you to be your own person. They want a teammate, not a fucking lapdog. So he says, I am at this point devastated, and I don't know if I will get closure on this because this is not the first time she has suddenly broken up with me. Dude, you walk and you never look back. I know that scares the fucking shit out of you, dude, but this is how you take your power back. And even if she doesn't come back, at least she'll respect you because she never heard from you again. Never fucking call her. Never text her again. Besides, she's a mess, dude. If she's not doing anything with her BPD, or borderline personality disorder, it's not your job to be your therapist or fix her. He says in the past, she doesn't respond to texts, calls, or emails to discuss what the hell has happened. That's passive-aggressive behavior. Passive-aggressive people, when they're pissed at you, they don't communicate. They just give you the silent treatment, and they expect you to fix everything. You can't have an effortless relationship with somebody that doesn't communicate. They don't say, this pisses me off. Right? That really irritated me when you did this. I don't like when you talk that way. I don't like when you do these particular things. I don't like when you throw your dirty clothes all over the floor. Whatever it happens to be. I don't like when you leave the fucking seat up all the time. Whatever. He says, I came across your videos and realized that I made many, many mistakes. The main thing is now I know I must not call her, text her, or call her. Absolutely. She unilaterally changed the terms of your relationship. She said, I'm out of here. And you're like, and she won't communicate. She won't talk. It's like, you keep, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm out of here. No, thank you. Move on and find somebody new, dude. Take all that golden knowledge that you're learning from me in my book and in my videos and go apply it and get yourself a really super fucking awesome hot woman without all the fucking drama and the baggage and the bullshit. See, the reason that you stayed with her is because you didn't think you could find anything better. But dude, let me tell you, you deserve a really fucking hot woman who has a great body, a great fucking attitude, is always smiling, it's always happy, tells you you're sexy, tells you you're hot, tells you you're fucking amazing. You deserve to have that. Every man deserves that. He says, due to the torment this relationship has caused me these last 2 years, I don't ever want to date or see her again. Good for you. There is much, much more that I'm not saying here that she has done in the way of verbal abuse, cheating. Dude, once a cheater, always a cheater. I did a video on that last week. She's fucking out. She's a fuck buddy, friends with benefits. If you're that crazy and you like that crazy shit. I had a guy who used to work for me years ago. He had a girlfriend. She kicked his fucking door down. She's this little, like, 95-pound girl. And she literally kicked his solid core wood door. And I fucking saw the door and I was like, it was cracked and everything. I was like, you know, she'd been drinking, he'd been drinking. How it all started, he's passed out, sleeping in bed, and she took a fucking beer bottle and whipped it right at him, and it hit the wall and exploded right above his head, glass everywhere. And he woke up. She's like, "You motherfucker!" And he pushed her out of the house, and I think he changed locks. And she came back later that night drunk. She fucking kicked his door in. He called the police, got a restraining order. And against her, and then 2 weeks later she comes over violating the restraining order, and he's fucking her in the ass again. He's like I can't help it, dude. She's crazy and I love that shit. I was like, it's like, dude, you're fucked up, man. This guy was very successful. It was a fucking trip, man. It took him a couple years to get that chick out of his life completely, but it was like, it's like, dude. He and I had a lot of conversations about this particular girl, but hey, you know. You just get to a point where you're just like, I'm over this shit, man. Whether it's your job or a toxic person or a toxic lover that's in your life or toxic friends or a toxic employer, it's like, I'm fucking done with this. Or I'm tired of being 100 pounds overweight. I'm tired of being sick all the time. I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to work out. I'm going to take care of myself. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of living this way. You get to the point where you get to rock bottom and you're just like, I'm fucking over this. I'm over this, and I'm changing. I'm never again going to live like this. I'm never again going to put up with this shit. I'm not going to settle until I find what I really fucking want. That's what it takes. Like, that's what it takes. You get to that point where you've just absolutely had enough. He says, I watched as many of your videos as I can, and once my head is clear, I will download the book. Start reading now, dude. Come on now. Make shit happen, bro. He says, the thing is, I was suicidal a few days ago because she always convinces me that I am always at fault. Dude, if you need help, go fucking seek professional help. It's like, this fucking bitch ain't worth it, bro. You fucking take your own life over a fucking Fruit Loop. It's like, it's not your fault that she's a whack job, dude. She was like that before you met her, bro. Get her the fuck out of here. He says, after viewing your videos, I realized I simply didn't have the balls to ever say no. Well, the best way to say no is to never contact her, never call her, text her again, never go take her out. If she wants to see if you're crazy enough to want to hook up with her again, and she reaches out, invite her over to make dinner together, and that's it. Hang out, have fun, and hook up at your place. And if she doesn't want to do that, just say, I'm just in the mood to hang. If you're not down with that, give me a call in 2 or 3 weeks and maybe we'll do something then. And never go out, never spend another fucking dime on her again. Treat her like a fuck buddy, and that means she comes over to your house, hangs out, has fun, and hooks up, and that's it. She says, why don't we ever get back together? Just say, because I'm not interested in that. But I like hanging out with you, and I like hooking up. I have a good time with you, but I don't want a relationship right now. I'm just enjoying having a great time. Stick to your guns. Say no. He says, this made me angry, and now I vow I will never allow another woman, sane or not, to take advantage of me in this way. Dude, I would give you a high fucking five if I could. I'd give you a little fist bump if I could. But good for you, man. It's like you obviously got to the point where you're just like, I'm fucking done with this shit. This bitch is crazy as hell. And I think you should never have, even if she reaches out, just say, you know what, I appreciate all the memories. It's been great. I wish you all the best. I hope you find what you're looking for. And walk away and never look back. Never see her again. Never hang out with her again. But I know if you're like my buddy, you may be tempted to hook up with her. And the only way that you should allow that to happen is if she comes to your place, hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. And other than that, that's it. You treat her like a fuck buddy. That means you don't take her out. You don't spend money on dates. You don't get together for birthdays or any of that bullshit. And when she wants more, just say, no, I'm not down with that. We can hook up from time to time, but that's it. Being in a relationship with you is just not cool. It doesn't work for me. You don't communicate well, and I'm tired of that just doesn't work. But I still love you. I care about you, but this is all I can offer you. If that doesn't work, I'll understand. And walk and never look back. Live your truth, dude. Get in the habit of saying no. I like what you're doing. I like the fact that you've gotten a place where you're like, that's enough for me. So if you'd like to get my help personally, the quickest way is to book a paid phone, Skype, or email coaching session. You can choose any of those options by going to my website, clicking the products tab at the top of your screen, and just following the instructions. And I shall talk to you soon.